Yo, what's up? It's your boy Concrete, and we are here right now, Perritos, with another episode of the Perritos Only podcast. And as you can see, we have a very handsome gentleman to my right, the one and only. Let's give it up for the homie 3 Plates. What's up, Perrito?
What's up in the house?
Is that cool to introduce you as 3 Plates,
Yeah, 3 Plates
or is it 3 Plates Tommy?
Yeah, you just wore 3 plates.
Okay, all right. So, dude, look, I know you've probably said this on a bunch of podcasts, and you've explained this story a bunch of times. Why 3 Plates?
Oh, because I was on George Perez Stories podcast, and when I first started coming on, they would be talking to me and telling stories and shit, and they were like, "Hey, dog, what's up, Tommy? You look kind of swole, fool. Do you work out?" And you know me, dog. Automatic. Of course I work out. So I was like, yeah, dog, how much you bench? I told him 3 plates. Tell me, dog, fuck, 3 plates? I said, 3 plates at the gym, fool, or 3 plates at a party? And that was it. They're like, oh, that's it, dog, 3 plates. And it stuck. Fool. Everyone that's what they know me by, 3 plates.
3 Plates. That's it. It just kind of stuck, huh?
Yeah, it's like when they give you your name.
Yeah, and I'm sure most people are like 3 plates. Oh, I'll beat you 3 plates because he eats 3 plates.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like, hey, dog, it's because
But it was the other way around. It was 3 pounds, 3 plates of.
Yeah, 3 plates, 345s on each side.
345s. Stop,
315, dick.
No way.
How do you think I got this big, fool?
How do you think you lost your neck, you mean?
On the net. That's all natural, fool. This is all on the net. No steroids.
He looks like, like the jack-o'-lantern guy. It's just the head on top.
Well, that's just from working out, fool.
That's for real, though? Is that from working out?
Squats, curls, fool, pull-ups.
Yeah.
Just right now, I'm just on body weights.
That's it. So what is body weight for the people that don't know?
Push-ups,
like me.
pull-ups.
Okay, so just yourself. Self-body.
I'll throw my kids on my back.
Really? Tommy, I didn't even know you had kids.
Yeah, fool. A lot of people don't know that I have kids in a family, dog.
Fool, we've been kicking it, doing shows.
Yeah, fool, I have 2 kids.
This is the first.
Yeah, I have 2 kids. I have a daughter. She's about to be 6. And then my son just turned 3 like a week ago. Yeah, dog. Nobody knew that I have a kid. They're like, oh, you have a kid? I'm like,
fool, this is all news right now. You have kids?
Yeah, fool. I have 2 little babies. Tight. My little son, he's crazy. He just ball of energy.
A ball of energy.
Yeah, my mom's like, no, es el castigo because, because me, dog. She's like, no, you were bad when I was a little kid. Fool, when I was a little kid, I was bad, dog.
What's the word?
They even brought the preacher, the fucking El Padrecito to come and bless me, fool.
No.
Yeah, dog.
You know what? I used to hear of stories like that where people be like, sí, no, trajeron al padre, se le metió el chamuco a ese niño.
No, that was me, fool.
That was you?
That was me. Well, my parents were tripping because when I was like 3, fool, and I told my dad, I was like, dame un cigarro. and then he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, give me a cigarette. And I don't know why. You fucking paisas, dog. They're like, dale un cigarro, a ver. They fucking gave me a cigarette, and I was like, no, light it for me. And
how old are you?
3, fool.
3?
That's why I'm saying, I'm like, hey, what the hell?
That's like my son Chris right now.
I told my mom, like, ¿por qué me dejaron? She's like, pues, ¿qué chavalito pide un cigarro? Then my mom's always into, like, spiritual shit. Anything that flies around, there'll be a dove or something. She's like, oh, I va tu papá. Some shit.
Okay.
Everything.
Yeah,
so
I get you.
A little kid, she's like, give him a cigarette. My aunt right there, a ver, dáselo. And then I lit it, food. No, lo prendiste, pusiste la patita, my foot on the wall, kicking it. And he's, you hit it and you blew it out your nose. And my mom's like, hey, he's smoking like this motherfucker's been here before. Like, he's done it. And he's like, yeah, let's have it. Yes. I was like, who gave me a cigarette? 3. Little kid, food. Like,
do you feel like you're an old soul, dog?
Nah.
You don't.
I like old stuff. Like, I like a lot of, like, I think it's
you're a classic man. You're a classic man. Your hair is
Richie Valens. I like all the old school music. Like, there's Pachuco Boogie. That's old school music that the Pachucos would dance to.
Yeah,
I love all that. But yeah, so when I was a little kid, they did that. I don't know why they gave me a cigarette, but I did all that, and they're like, "No, tiene algo." Habla el padrecito.
Okay, and then so they call the padre. And how old are you? You're still 3 at this time?
3, 4. I don't remember nothing.
You didn't remember none of this?
Nah.
Okay.
They just tell me stories.
Well, let me ask you this. from the moment you, like I think we all start remembering 4, 5, maybe 5, 6.
Yeah.
Right? That's when your memory, like, that, at least that's as far as I can remember, dog, right? Like maybe 4, 5, 6, maybe. Yeah. I remember certain things and then some things I don't, right? From what you remember from the very first pinches mamadas, dagas que hiciste, pinches travesuras, güey, which one was the one that sticks out the most?
Fool, I remember I wrecked my bike when I was a little kid. Mm-hmm. I was riding a bike and it didn't have inner tube or nothing. It was just a rim, fool. I wanted to ride, dog. I was riding everywhere. And I remember I went to do the brake, and I had like little sandals, huaraches on, and fool, it just caught my skin on my foot. And I wrecked all sick, and I landed, fool, and I fucking, the handlebar, the side just hit me right in my nose. Boom! I fell all sick, and I had a ring, fool, till I was like 10 on my nose. Perfect little ring on my nose, fool. Get close.
Busted.
You can shit was all. Dog, if you get close, see.
Were you leaking and shit?
Hell yeah, all fucked up. I remember that shit.
You remember?
And then I remember some crazy shit, fool, when I was little, like a baby.
Yeah.
And my mom thought, no, si era cierto, because I just remember being a little kid and my mom carrying me, fool, it was like covered up, and there was a fucking long ass yellow car, and it was raining, fool, crazy, and I told my mom that story, and she's like, no, pues es cuando está chiquito que los vino a recoger tu tía Nelly. My Nelly picked us up because it was raining all crazy, and I think the lights went out. And she took me out, and I was a little-ass baby, dog. And she's like, how the fuck you remember that? I'm like, I remember. I remember that shit weird, fool. Like I remember my dad putting a pillow on me so I could go to sleep, like, comfortable. I don't know how old I was. Probably like 2. But yeah, fool. Like, I remember some back in the day shit. I remember getting hit by a car. You ever got hit by a car when you were little?
I did get hit by a car. I wasn't little. I was maybe 14, 15.
Was it bad or just like a thump?
Well, you know what? I was throwing one of my first house parties. I was like in 9th grade. It was me, my cousin P, our homeboy Steve, and I think at this time my boy Tech wasn't around yet. But so it was us 3, and we were gonna throw a party at my cousin's house. Friday night, we get out of school. We go straight to my primo's house. He used to live maybe like about, I don't know, dog, maybe like 5 blocks away from the school. And then from me to him, it was like maybe like a mile and a half.
Yeah.
Right? Just same street, just a mile and a half down. And I was like, yo, I got to go home because I got to go take a shower. And I remember he was like, I'll ask my dad to take you. And I was like, no, I'll just take my bike. He was like, fool, I'll just ask my dad to take you. It'll be 5 minutes there, 5 minutes. Like, we'll be right back. I was like, fool, it's going to take me 10 minutes to get home. And what's on the bike?
Just smash it.
I was like, I'll just smash real quick, fool. And I started smashing on the bike, fool, bam, bam, bam. And I'm going down San Fernando Mission. And right before you get to Sepulveda on San Fernando Mission here in the valley, there's a Arco station. And I'm going full speed. Like, I'm not even like letting like the wheels go. I'm just pedaling, fool. Hitting it,
wind,
everything. I'm
a couple wheelies.
Oh, dude, if I was missing a windbreaker, I would have gone faster, fool. And I keep smashing, fool, and then I don't know where, fool. I just see a car, like the guy didn't see me, and he literally came out as if he was gonna leave the gas station and make a right. He comes out, he sees me, fool. I didn't have the brakes on the hand.
What about the kickback?
I had that, but it was going too fast.
Yeah, you don't think about that
like,
shit.
It wasn't my instinct to like right away hit the brake. I was just like, oh shit. And then, dude, like by that, like when he pulled out and when I hit him, I probably maybe had like a split second, maybe a second to do something, but it was too late, dog. So I literally, fool, I hit that shit, fool. My bike bended in half.
Damn.
And I flew over the car, dog. I flew over the pinche. It was like a fucking 99 Suburban or some shit, right? I went fucking over that shit, and then everybody at the gas station, oh my God, you killed. I just hear people saying, you killed them. And I'm right there laying back, and they're like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, yeah, what's going on? And they were like, you just got hit by a car. And I was like, yeah, no, I know what happened.
Yeah.
I'm fine. And they're like, no, we're gonna call the ambulance. And the guy that was driving hit me for, he was like, man, what were you doing? Didn't you see me? And then I remember people saying, you didn't see him? We saw him, type of deal. And I was like, hell yeah, people are backing me up, right? Yes. So that gas station is really close to a hospital from right there. So, they picked me up and shit. And
you went?
I went to, because I was so, I was 14, 15. I didn't know that I could have said no and just not go, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, in the back of my head, I'm in the ambulance and I'm going to the hospital. And I'm like, yo, I got a fucking party to throw.
Hey, dog, what the fuck?
I was like, yo, I got a party to go. I was like, I got a party to throw. Like, what am I doing? And then we get to the hospital. Like, hey, can you call your parents? And I was like, nah, like they're not home yet, but I feel fine. And they were like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I feel like as soon as I got to the hospital.
You weren't beat up or
I
nothing?
didn't even walk in. I mean, dude, you're 15.
Yeah.
Because the bike hit and then I flew over the car. So I didn't really take an impact on the car up until I fell on the ground.
So it was like you munched it big time. That's it.
Yeah, dude. It was just the fall that really hurt. But, you're 15, dog. At this time, I'm athletic. I'm playing basketball. I'm good. I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. So I get to the hospital and they're like, yo, I got to go. I go to the house. I get ready, fool. I grab my dad's bike and I go back to, and we threw the party without a hitch.
It's still cracked?
And it's still cracked, dog.
Popping the party?
You know what? For 9th grade standards, dog.
Cracking.
It was like 50, 60 people. Cracked.
Right at that motherfucker?
Nah. No, but I do remember they stopped it.
Yeah?
They stopped it. Like
all those fucking house parties.
Somebody called it could have been my own uncle. They'll call the cops. I don't know.
Hey, I want to pay.
But I remember we probably made 50 times 60. That's $300 or something.
Killing it. 9th grade.
Oh, dog, we all I remember me and my cousin and my boy Steve, we split that shit. We were like, hey, we could do this shit every weekend, dog.
Yeah, that's it.
And then we started partying, and then we started partying with other party crews, and then we kind of started making money, and then that's when, at that point, I got me a tank.
Yeah. Oh, your own.
Oh, dude, business. $400 one night.
Real quick.
$400 in one night.
Yeah, I got 2 now.
That's probably the craziest. I've also, when I was same time, 14, 15, 16, I took my sister's car. At this time, I was taking my sister's car and driving to school when she.
You already drive?
I was already driving. I wasn't legally able to drive.
Kids be driving at
12. I was driving to school at 7th grade. So I remember I took my sister's car this one day, and it was raining for, and we went to this little liquor store in Arleta, and they used to sell us cigarettes and beer and everything. They're like, they didn't give a fuck, right? So we go to this spot, and we're smoking cigarettes and shit, and we're drinking, and we weren't drinking to get fucked up, but it was enough for us to be acting reckless, right?
Yeah.
So it was raining, fool, and we were in the city of we ended up driving to San Fernando, and every time I make a turn, it was like an 84 Honda Accord, dog, bald tires, the whole shit. Every time I hit a corner, my boy would pull the handbrake, and that shit would just it would just spin, right? And I won't, but I was like, this shit's dope. And I was like, do it again. And I was like, all right, fool, that's it, fool, no more. And then at this point, he wasn't supposed to do it no more. We were going to make a left and go down the street to go to my cousin's house, which she lived next to like a 7-Eleven at the time. And we're like, fool, we're just going to go to 7-Eleven, fool, we'll get some food, and just come back from this faded. I'm faded if I got the munchies, right? Yeah. So again, it's still raining, bro. I hit that left turn. That fool hits the handbrake and the car spins out of control. And then I don't know what happened, but the steering wheel locked. And then that shit started driving forward, dog.
Oh.
And it hit a house. Pow! I was like, bro, fool, like we all get out the car. It was me and my cousin Peps and my homeboy Steve. And the homeboy Steve, and I'm looking at the car, I'm looking at the house. I was like, fuck, oh my God, dog, what am I gonna do? And at this point, I'm losing it, fool. I'm almost like crying. I was like, fool, I'm gonna get my ass beat when I get home, fool. My homeboy Steve walks around the car and he was like, don't even trip, fool. I'm going to give you $20 for the bumper, dog.
Oh, we're good.
I was like, fool, I don't need 20. What about the fucking house, Steve?
The bag.
I just ran into a house. What the fuck do you mean, right? So we were like, fuck it, dog. I mean, the car was fucked up, but I was still able to back it out. And I tried to drive it, and it died like, I don't know, maybe a half a block.
Damn.
And we parked the car, bro. We parked the car. My cousin, we're fucking running. My cousin goes back to get his CD case.
Yeah.
The
big old book, like the binder.
Yeah, the binder. He's like, hey, hold on, fool, I gotta go back and get my CDs, dog. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm running, dog.
You were gone.
So we were gone, fool. We fucking, we bone out. We go to my cousin's house. We're hiding, fool, in the living room. We're just looking outside the window, and we could hear the fucking sirens. Woo, woo, woo. Like cops, fool. San Fernando PD was on it, bro. Ambulance, the whole shit. And our cousin, thank God, she was like, I need to get you guys out of here. Here, hop in the car. Let's go. Like, everybody got to go home.
Yeah.
Aquí se quebró una taza. Everybody has to go the fuck home, right?
Yeah.
So she takes us home, the whole shit, bro. This happened on a Friday, dog. I'm like, damn, this is like the whole Friday night, Saturday, all day. I was stressing. Sunday, I was like, I'm good, dog. Like, all right, fucking nothing happened.
No, nobody got.
So I ended up telling my dad that the car got stolen. I was like, hey, dad, they stole the car, and I don't know. He was like, fuck it. Por ahí va a salir el cabrón. El carro va a salir. El carro va a salir. Por ahí va a salir. En Wondo, a ver qué pasó. You know what I'm saying?
No, ahorita me hablas.
Yeah, dog. And, Monday comes, and I'm like, all right, cool. I go to my first period. Everything is good. I go into homeroom, dog. And I'm in homeroom. And then you know how, like, the school, like the classroom doors, they have like the little window and shit, right?
Yeah.
I see the dean peek in, and then I see like officers, fool. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah, we're good.
Nah. I'm gonna be good, dog. They walk in, sure enough, Christian Gutierrez, and I was like, yeah, that's me. They're like, they come in, fool, and in front of the whole class, bro. No. They're like, put your hands on the desk. Yeah, you put your hands on the desk, and they come for and they arrest me.
No way.
They arrest me, but you don't understand like the credibility it gave me at school, dog. Because people were, I was like, I'll be back, fool. You know.
Hey, dog, it's all good, homie.
Don't even trip. I'm gonna be good. And there was a couple girls that were my friends. Were like, oh my god, they started crying. And they just like, by the time, and I'm walking through the halls, and people were like, damn, and I'm like, don't trip, dog. I'm gonna be all right, eh? I'm gonna be all right. You know?
Dude, get in the car.
Hey, fool, grab my homework.
Get my backpack.
Hey, get my back. Right? So I'm sitting, and then we go to the dean's office, and they're like, hey, where were you on Friday? I was like, they're like, think carefully. Don't give us the wrong answer.
First 48.
And they're like, because we know you weren't at school.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, I was at home. I was at home the whole time. I was at home. They're like, so you weren't driving an 84 Honda Accord? I was like, did I drive that day? I was like, I might have driven, but I don't, maybe to like Jack in the Box. And they were like, really, Jack in the Box? And they were like, because this, something happened. So we found the Honda Accord, and we think that belongs to your dad, right? And I was like, yeah. It's my sister's car, whatever. And they were like, so you weren't in the car? And I was like, nah, I was never in the car. I was like, I didn't go to school, so I got home from school on Thursday, stayed home, I did my homework, and I didn't go to school on Friday. They were like, They were like, well, because we found your backpack inside the fucking car. I had left my backpack in the car, fool, and the only reason they got to me is because I had the books, and you know how you used to put your,
on the corner, you have to put your name.
Yeah, you have to put your name on it. Like, like they had these little things. They had they were like little slips. Fool.
Yeah, and you would write your name and the year.
Yeah, the year.
Damn, somebody had it in the
so in 89, no mames, man. And that's how I got caught, fool. I ended up getting caught. And then they arrested me. They took me to the station. I got a ticket for reckless driving, leaving the scene of an accident. It was all kinds of shit.
All bad.
All kinds of shit, right?
What'd your parents say?
Oh, fool. Like, I didn't get my ass beat at this point because my parents were like, fool, we're just disappointed in you, dog. Like, go to your room, fool. Abriste verga, güey. Like, la estás cagando.
Tú me dijiste que te robaron el carro.
Yeah. ¿Y qué pasó? ¿Tú fuiste, da? No me hagas pendejo. No me quieras ver de tu pendejo, you know? And I'm like, sí fui. ¿Y por qué te fuiste? I was like, me asusté. I was like, I got scared y me fui. Like, yo no sé, you know? So, So anyways, I ended up going to court, bro. And dog, they were looking at like giving me juvenile time. You know, at the time it was juvenile time plus some fines, and then it was restitution pay for the lady because of the house, right? So I had to. It was like an older couple, fool. Like, you know, they were like maybe 60, 70 years old, and the judge is like, "Oh, well, I think the people from the house want to say something." And they got up and they were like, and the man comes over and he's like, "Honestly, we don't want to press charges. We don't want anything. We just wanted him to apologize." And the lawyer's like, "Apologize, motherfucker, so we get the fuck out of here. Because you're about to make out, you know, like, just don't fuck up again." And sure enough, I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I got scared and I left." And they were like, "That's it. We don't want nothing from you. We don't need you to pay for it. We have insurance. We have everything. We don't want you to go to jail. You're young. You're only 15. They were like, "We just wanted you to apologize, to come back and say sorry in our face." And that's one of the ones that I remember. Oh, that was long-winded. I feel like that was a long-winded story, dog.
That was the life story of the...
That was like a book. Fool, no mames, great. Like,
and it's a chapter.
Hey, we were talking about
But show you when you remember shit from back in the day.
Yeah, no, but I wasn't asking you. You're a conspiracy guy.
I'll be thinking about shit sometimes. I just get food. That's it.
I be thinking about shit sometimes.
I'll be like, oh shit, let me.
What's one of the latest conspiracies that you're fucking on, dog? Did I ever tell you that I was a baller, Perritos? Oh yeah, dog. I used to ball up, fool. Sick, dog. Van Axel, Kobe-like. I mean, amazing, dog. Dude, I had some of the best assists that the world has ever seen. Let me tell you that, dog. All right? And I also be doing you injustice right now if I didn't give you an assist. Because right now I've teamed up with PrizePicks, dog. Don't know how to play PrizePicks? Perritos, it's super easy. All you got to pick is more or less, anywhere from 2 to 6 players, and you're done. That's it. I mean, look, me, I like basketball, Perritos, so I could pick the KDs, the LeBrons, the Currys. You could pick whoever you want. Who do you believe in? And you're gonna get $50 instantly when you go play your first 5 lineup, dog. Right now, use promo code CONCRETE. Download the app. It's super easy, dog. I'm telling you, fool. You'll be making feria in no time, dog. And Perrito, keep an eye out for Taco Tuesdays, dog. Discounted projections all freaking day. That's all day, dog. 24 hours. How long is it gonna take you to download the app? Nothing. Do it right now. Use promo code CONCRETE, dog. And let's make the right play. If I win, you win, dog. Let's go. You're fucking on, dog.
No, one of the ones that I did do and I proved everyone right was JFK when he got blasted.
What do you mean you proved everyone wrong, dog? What are you talking about? He
got shot by the driver. He was the driver. They had like a gun that they made that didn't make any noise. And it went in through it. It's on the History Channel. That's how I was like, I told you. And I even recorded it, posted it, like, because I posted a video of me talking about JFK. I was like, fool.
But didn't the bullet
the driver?
Where did the bullet enter?
It was right in the face. Like, fool. If you look at it, the driver's driving, and then he just goes like this real quick. And he just goes, shoots him, and then they're saying, okay, if the bullet came from over here. When he gets shot, he goes back. He would have went boom to the side, you know. And they're like, when he gets shot, boom, boom, he goes back. His wife tries to hold his face, fool. And then
you think it was a driver?
It's a driver. They said it.
Who?
On the History Channel, whatever.
There's like a
FBI files that the FBI or who is it? The government, whatever the files that they keep. After a certain time, they can talk about them. Well, they put it that JFK
after everyone's already dead.
Yeah,
everyone's already dead.
They even show a video where it's like a double video. If you really notice the first video where he's doing it, you see a tree that's just floating in the air, and that's because they posted that one before they did the real where they lay over the video
before they made their effects.
Yeah,
the special effects.
They go like that. You could just see a picture.
I think I did see the whole tree thing floating in the air.
Yeah. So
like it wasn't on the it wasn't on the grass.
Yeah,
it's like floating in midair.
They show how the gun it was made so it wouldn't pop. It was like with air. So it wouldn't make a noise, so they wouldn't know that.
Like
she
CO2.
No, it was a fucking driver. Like she didn't even notice. That fool was just looking. She looks away, pat, pat, and he does it.
Some
They're
CIA
like,
shit, some
CIA
some
did it.
CIA, some FBI shit where they use like CO2 tanks instead of
so it wouldn't make noise, and it was just they even showed like what type of gun, how they made it, and everything. I was like, damn. And yeah, it's JFK. He got murked by the CIA.
Why do you think he got murdered by the CIA?
Well, because he was starting to let people know about he was trying to stop the secret societies in the government. Like, that's real things that's something that actually occurs. Like, these fools are from, you know how the cops have their group of,
yeah,
their little gang kind of, and well, the government, they have the same things, and they're like the different where they go in warship.
I mean, I do believe that because even at a civilian level, perro,
yeah,
we have our groups.
Yeah.
Even in a civilian level, you have your groups, you have your entities, you have your crews, you have your cliques, or you have your motorcycle. Like, so I wouldn't expect it to be any different.
Yeah,
on
so
that side of the fence.
Higher ups, they all have that. So he was exposing that and making it so you can't be able to run or whatever. You can't be a part of this because you have like influence.
Yeah.
From these people, like, oh, I'm gonna do what these guys say. They're gonna help me get up here.
Yeah, they're able to buy you out. They're able to buy you.
You're not able to do that. So you can't have like, oh, we're paying for these candidates or whatever. So he was stopping that, and then he did a speech of everything that they're doing, and they were like, nah, he was trying to stop it. So they had to put.
And do you think he was killed by the CIA? Did you watch the movie? Did you watch Irishman?
Nah.
You haven't seen
the
that
one with the new one that came out with that.
Yeah,
like,
Jimmy Hoffa's killing.
Yeah.
So Jimmy Hoffa.
I seen it, but
okay. So the reason they killed Jimmy Hoffa was because the mafia apparently like they had interest in what Jimmy Hoffa was doing, and he was being reluctant. But they were saying that the reason that JFK got killed was because of that him and his brother Robert Kennedy, right? Robert Kennedy or something like that.
Robert Kennedy.
They put them dudes on trial.
Yeah.
And the mafia was actually the people that helped get JFK elected.
Yeah. So all that ties in, and then even the brother got killed. All those that's hits. Those are hits that these was put out. Like, oh.
Well, his brother got killed here in L.A.
Yeah. Coming out of
he got killed after he was doing like some kind of pep rally or some shit, right? And he got killed here in LA, dog. Yeah. So that's crazy.
And then like they were like, oh, they have a curse. They're like, no, they just work with the mob. It's like, damn, you pretty much cursed, fool. You fuck with them.
Forever? Do you think it's forever, dog? I don't know, huh? I don't think so.
Yeah, well, maybe these fools are still in hiding, like from back in the day. They barely come out.
I think everybody's dead though from that era, from like the 60s though. Like anybody that was in that era, I'm assuming, dude, they can't live.
Those are old.
Because that happened in the 60s, bro. 50s, 60s. We're talking what? 60 years ago, dog. 60 something years ago.
Like the dude from Shawshank
Those
Redemption.
fools would be 90, 100 years old right now.
You know Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
The Shank with fool in jail. You know how he escapes? They barely found him like 10 years ago.
What?
Yeah, that man. They barely found him in Mexico or whatever. He was.
Yeah.
It was he. That was a true story of some fool, and they barely found him. No one knew what happened or nothing.
Yeah.
And somebody, I don't know how, but they ended up like, hey, this is him.
Well, it's crazy because Marty McFly actually just came back from the future as well.
Who?
Marty McFly.
No, this is real. No, look it up. No, look it up, dog.
Okay, I'll look it up. What other conspiracies, man, are you into right now?
I don't really get into his conspiracies.
Wait. But you can't say you cracked the code on JFK if it was already on the History Channel.
Well, I'm the first fool that talked about it. That talked about the assassination.
You're not the first fool that talked about it if it was on the History Channel, Tommy.
Soulja Boy right now, fool.
Call Soulja Boy right now.
I'm the first fool that talked about JFK.
Tommy's like, hey, I'm the first guy to find this out. Fool, it was on the History Channel.
No, but other conspiracies, UFOs and shit.
I love
UFOs.
You believe in UFOs?
Well, another thing. Fool, I'm like the storyteller.
I want to hear it.
Like,
I want to hear
it. I want to hear it. No, well, in Ridgecrest, where we grew up, fool, you see UFOs all day. Everyone will tell you, like, if you ever seen a UFO, they're like, oh, I don't know if it's a UFO, but I've seen something.
Where's Ridgecrest?
In the desert. Like, keep going up past Lancaster. The next Mojave, the next little city is Ridgecrest. It's a little city.
Oh, like going towards Reno.
Yeah, when you're going towards Reno, you know, when you look to the side, there's like a little city. You're like, oh, what town is that? That's Ridgecrest. Yeah, well, you'll see a couple lights. There's no buildings, no.
The one they're like, hey, we're hungry. Stop right here. No, we're good. We're gonna keep going.
No, keep going, dog. You see if we find something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a little.
Mojave's kind of like that too, huh? Yeah. Mojave's like
it's like Mojave, little.
Yeah, Mojave, you can walk down the street of and then you'll see like tumbleweeds.
Yeah, that's it. And then you look this way and you're like, oh, that's it.
That's it.
Over. I walked the whole town.
Yeah.
Well, it's little.
Yeah, it is. So okay.
Over there,
so
you would look in the sky.
Do you think it's because of Edwards Air Force Base?
There's a base right there.
Yeah, Edwards, yeah.
Base, where they do a lot of testing. That's the biggest testing.
So you don't think you're seeing government UFO?
Well, government. That's what I'm saying. You would see that, and you're like, it's probably that. Well, we have a homie, like this man that we've known our whole life, like my whole life in Ridgecrest. Mm-hmm. He, that fool was like a business fool. He had trucks and shit. Well, he stopped that shit, and all he does now is get paid by the government to take pictures of these UFOs. And dog, he has like the Super Bowl cameras, dog. The big old
the Super Bowl cameras
with the big old lens.
Yeah.
Well, he has those, and he's like, I have pictures, but he already sold them, and he can't show them, he can't keep them, nothing, dog. Like,
yeah.
So he has like a contract. So he took a picture of one of the foods, and he's like, dog, it was sitting still, and I took a picture of it, and it's clear as day, like if I'm taking a picture of a trucker that's miles far away, you can see it. He's all, dog, it's the disc-shaped thing. He's on the driver in the cockpit. It's a astronaut. He's like, it was like an astronaut. You see it, and it has like everything like an astronaut. And he's like, dog, that's U.S. intelligence.
So you think it's us?
It has to be. Fool, if you notice, it's everywhere that you see UFOs. There's a naval,
a lot of people,
U.S. naval base in that area.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like a lot of people think, right? Like you would think, right? People are like, fool, that's advanced technology, que la chingada, right? Okay, you're right. It is really advanced technology.
Yeah.
But if I would have told you, right? Say 15, 20 years ago, bro. Let's just say 20 years ago, that you were going to be able to have a camera, your email, your credit cards, a phone, FaceTime, this, that, and the third. Do you think you would have been like, fool, that's crazy, dog. That's in the future. I don't see it happening now.
Maybe 100 years. But yeah, dog.
You think about it, right? And look how fast this shit has happened, bro.
Well, look how fast.
And you gotta, and I also hear that they have technology, bro, that is super advanced, bro. But there's a rollout. Like they have to roll it. Like too much would be too extreme to us.
Yeah. So little by little,
I feel like little by little they're just leaving crumbs of like, okay, cool, cool, you know.
Yeah, like anything you see now, fool, they're way past that already.
Like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be to the point because there's already booths. They're called hologram booths.
Yeah.
Where you can be somewhere and not be somewhere. Like they'll put this booth. I remember that Tupac concert thing?
Yeah.
Remember that? How they did the Tupac and all that?
The
hologram. Well, now they're doing it with like just anybody. So basically like you're in this booth and it scans you. And then if you want to be somewhere else, they have to have that booth too. And then you pop up and you can talk to people like that.
But, so it'll be filming you here, but they're actually in.
Somebody else is watching you, say in Chicago, Korea, whatever the case. As long as they have that booth, it'll project you there. And then you're there like if you're like, as if you're like you're in the physical, dog.
Yeah.
So I think, imagine one day, bro, like you're able to just put your phone and then I pop out and you're
like, what's up, dog?
Like, what's up, big dog?
Check this out. Right now, I bet you that would
be crazy, right? So, I mean, I don't think we're far off from shit. So anyways, going back, I say that to say this, that if we've came along this far, bro, I don't see why we couldn't make a plane that can defy gravity to some degree. I don't know.
Because look, how you talk about the rollout, I feel like I think maybe they rushed the rollout because if you think about the Wright brothers plane, less than 50 years, they already had a fucking jet engine doing all this shit. And 40 years.
They went
years.
from like
They
cardboard.
went from this full cardboard to no motor and pushing some shit that floated.
Yeah.
To boom. Now I could be in Korea in 10 hours. So you're like, what?
Yeah.
Jet engines, all this like people, it's like, dog, you never think of how fast that evolution, like how did you go from that to be like, oh, now we have a engine that does this and this actually, if you put a wing on it, it'll keep you in the air. Like,
I mean, look,
look, we're having
dog, let me, fool, what's Bluetooth?
That's a little scanner of the.
But did you see what I'm like? What the fuck is fool? Like, I don't even understand like radio waves, right? Like how
back in the day, huh?
I mean, you think about it, bro. Like, I mean, when you think about it, like, what the fuck is Bluetooth? Like, you just turn on this shit, and then it reads that shit, and then I can send shit like this, fool. Like
yours, music, lights.
But it's like, but what? Like, where? Fool? Like, we don't like. Where are those files? Yeah. Like, if I give you a piece of paper and I give you information, I give you a piece of paper. You see that paper and that information in the physical form, dog. Like that to me is like how does like.
And that's another scary thing. If everyone is depending on their little phones and has every information, you don't write shit down anymore, notes, calendars, everything. It's all in here.
I come from an era where you used to have to remember people's phones, and and I remember the gang of phone number.
I still know my uncle's phone number by heart from when I was like 7.
Oh no, I know my childhood number 365-3605. I know that one.
Yeah,
365-3605. 896, 897,
I remember
42 something was
310 531-9158. That's my uncle's number. Back in the day, I was like 90.
And you just because you fucking dialed it so many times, right?
Just remembering, even fool, you the homies, like you would remember like, oh, Dick, I know this fool's number by heart. Remember when fools?
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, dog, I know.
I knew the party line by heart, fool.
Oh, hello. Say hello. Welcome to the party line.
Say hello. Hello.
What's up, any Baldies out there?
Fucking stupid bitch. Say hello.
So fucking some fool, Pomona. And you be like, yeah. Well, I'm telling you, my cousin Danny, that fool used to be on the party line for getting all day. He would hook up with chicks and shit. And I would be a little kid and he'd be like, listen on the other line.
Crazy.
And I would just be right there, a little kid, listening, just picking up on game, fool. So when I would go back home, fool, it was a Mac. Dog, I would talk to them like when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what's up? They'd be like, hey, what are you doing? I was like 7. And they'd be like, just right here. No, I was like 9.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Just right here reminiscing. Oh my God. Little ass kid. I'd be like, yeah.
Reminiscing.
I don't know what the hell that meant.
You didn't even know.
Back then, I was like, he said it to somebody and they liked it. So I did. And yeah, for when I was a little kid, I remember I would get in trouble because I would talk to girls from like the different towns.
Yeah.
And it was long distance on the phone, and their parents would be like, put your mother on the phone. I'd be like, she don't speak English. Like, what the fuck are you gonna tell her? And then one time some lady talked to my mom and she's like, hey, your son talks on the phone with my daughter for like 4 hours and it's long distance. You guys need to help us pay this bill. My mom's like, how the fuck you letting your daughter be on the phone for 4 hours? Like, what? You don't know what she's calling?
She was calling you?
Yeah, she's like, you don't know what she's calling? And I was like,
remember when they used to, fool, remember when you used to get on the phone, dog, and then I'd be like, hey, fool, don't call me, fool, call me after 7.
Yeah, because it was like what was free? The long distance charge?
No, it was like each call costs money. Was that it, Eric?
Free nights and weekends on cell phones.
Free nights and weekends on cell phone. So if you called me at 10, fool, you were hurting the pockets, fool.
Yeah. Well, you'd be like, hey, don't call me. What about chirp? Remember when you would get minutes? When you would get the card?
Yeah. The chirp.
You would be like, Dick, I have 65 minutes on this card or whatever.
Yeah.
Or the chirp too?
Yeah, chirp got me caught up. I couldn't do the chirp.
What happened?
I just got caught up at the time. I had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I was out there being a little perro, you know? And I left my chirp on. And remember, like, they can just...
Yeah, they'd be like, what's up, fool?
And you know, so I'm with my girl at the movies, dog. And the chirp went out. She's like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, what the fuck?
My sister called me.
This is... They must be getting their signals crossed. The signals are
what
crossed.
What channel am I on?
Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, all right, chirp, gotta go. Chirp, gotta go. I went back to the Nokia,
Remember when you were a player?
yeah.
I didn't have one, but when
I had the clam.
the motherfuckers that would turn like this.
No,
you would be
okay,
like,
no, that was the
Sidekick.
sidekick. That's mid 2000s, 2008, 2000. I'm talking about 2001, 2000. I had the clam, the Motorola.
It opens.
Yeah, the gray one. I had the gray one, and then
Fools had little ones.
so I had the blue and the red one too. Remember, remember the little, like, it was like a little triangle one.
Yeah, and
It
then
was like a little, no, yeah. It was like not a triangle. It was a like a rectangular.
yeah,
right, and it was like
a pager, but the other one,
yeah, it was a pager, but you were still able to send a text. Like,
BlackBerry.
I don't know if it was a BlackBerry.
Remember the BlackBerry?
It was a
Fools
two-way
had BlackBerry?
pager.
Player shit.
I think it was here. Let me pull it up. I think it was a Motorola two-way pager. Motorola.
Remember when you would get a beeper and it was clear and shit?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
One of those teal or some shit. They're like, oh shit.
Let me see if it's a two-way pager. Yeah, so it was this one, dog. Motorola two-way pager. Yeah, it's that one. See, but blue,
Remember they
see-through,
had nano babies?
nano baby.
I know would get like a little thing that looked like a little pager, and then you would feed like a little baby, and you would have to take care of it and shit, and they'd be like, "Oh, my little baby, I have to feed him."
See, I had
What
that
happened to
one.
that?
I had that one right there. Oh, you can't be able to see it
See,
because look, people are trying to buy this shit still,
Little
dog.
picture. That's just probably a rack right now. Damn, that's a calculator.
Look, I don't know if you guys can zoom in on that.
That's like one of the first ones.
Well, you zoom in later, but it's right there. Yeah, so that's a Motorola two-way pager, and then I had the Motorola clam too.
Kill it with that one.
When you used to pull it out though, oh dog, it was a game changer.
Let me real quick. Remember when fools had car phones?
I
just seen that in movies, Rocky and shit.
Yeah, but
I
you
never
always
seen
like, I
someone
never
with a real
seen
phone.
someone have it.
Or
Yeah,
I seen a car with it, but it didn't work.
yeah, I don't remember.
They should bring that back, huh?
Which one? The car
A
phones?
car phone food. I mean, now they do have them.
What do you mean? You don't even need. Look, I had this one. This is full. It was called the Motorola. It's full. It says vintage.
Let me see. Damn, already getting vintage. You had it when it was brand new, dog. That's another topic. That's another topic.
Fool, I had it. I had this
vintage,
shit.
modern.
It was this one, the time port.
Yeah, dog. When you had those, that's back in the day, shit.
That was a
looks like
time
one
port.
of those computers that.
And that's the one that was like it was in a bunch of music
leapfrog and
videos.
shit.
It was in a bunch of music videos and shit. And I was like, I need to get one. Honestly, I can't even fool. And this shit's going for $59. I don't even know.
You're all good.
And you want to know the crazy thing? It's more expensive right now
Yeah.
to get a pager line than to have a cell phone line.
A pager?
Yes.
If you could still get one?
Fool, I tried it, dog.
Oh, hell no.
Fool, it's like $200 a month. Yeah, bro. I looked it up. It's more expensive right now to have service for a pager because it's so like.
You don't out of your way, kind of. But how would fools?
I'm thinking of
page
getting
you?
one. I'm thinking of getting one just for the.
Just to have it.
Just to have it and be like, don't give people my cell phone number. No, just like, hey, just page me, leave me a voicemail or something. And you go in there and you check it. Hey, what's up? I can't believe this. Like that would.
Remember when fools would do the numbers upside down and it would say
Yeah.
like boobs.
Hello.
Hello.
43770 was hello.
8008.
Yeah. One is I 177 I 5540 and another 4 was I miss you.
Yeah. Hey, fool, what was it? Oh, there was another one where fuck, I forgot what I was gonna talk about. Some shit like that where you would put the names. And
Obviously
the codes.
143, all that stuff, you know.
Oh, remember when in the calculators at school?
Yeah.
When you would put like 1-800 minus 666 equals, and there would be 1134. So when you flip it upside down,
It's
say
hell.
shit,
Oh,
dog.
no way.
Yeah, fool, that was back in the day, little kid shit.
But those numbers, why does it come out to that?
Yeah, well, that's another one. Why, when you add that plus
Another
666,
another conspiracy, dog.
I'm telling you,
Another
fool,
conspiracy, dog. Do you remember the first time Hot Cheetos hit the streets, man?
Nah.
I remember.
Yeah?
Could have been 90. 95,
What's this
94.
new
I
chip?
think it was 94, 95, and we used to live on a street called Kiwing Street in San Fernando, and down the street there was a church, and across the street there was a place called El Saltarín, still there actually.
Yeah. Bomb?
Fire raspados, fool. The better raspados. They've been there for
The little
years.
bees are flying when they're scooping it
Oh,
in.
fool, it's so good, fool, right?
Hell
So I remember going in there and getting, and my parents like, Cheetos, and I'm like, what, like these are brand new, like all the kids were taking them, all the kids had them on the block.
Fools had Cheeto fingers.
Nobody was sharing.
Yeah.
Nobody was sharing. When you,
Fools had 3 bags. You don't eat them all. Yeah, I am.
yeah, fool. I'm not sharing. And then there was one time I asked my dad, I was like, Apa, quiero unos hot Cheetos. No hay dinero.
Ahorita no.
But they're like 99 cents, fool, So I would I remember I was asking him for 2-3 hours, fool, and I was even in the couches. I was in the couches hoping he would see me looking for change, and maybe he'd feel bad for me. Maybe he would feel bad for me or something, dog, right?
Yeah,
I did that. I did do that. I did sell cans, a lot of fucking cans, all because I wanted a famous star. And so I remember he was like, que no hay dinero. Y no está chingando.
Yeah.
And I hit him with the on board. Me vale madre. Vete a jugar pa' afuera. And I was like, fuck, all right. So I go outside and I'm out there with all the other little perritos on the block, and everybody has hot Cheeto bags, and I'm just like, fuck, and nobody shared, nobody's sharing, fool, at the time. It was a hot commodity, fool,
Well, that's what I remember.
And I was like, hold on, and I was like, you know what, dog? I'm gonna go to El Saltarín, fool, and I'm gonna steal a fucking bag.
You got it?
And I went to it, but if you go to the store, when you're a kid, you don't think of it, right?
Yeah.
So I went in there.
Just all creepy looking.
Just creepy looking.
Little
I was like
right
6, right? I was like 6 or 7. It was like 92 or something. When I went in there, like acting like pendejo, I was like, oh, and I went around and I grabbed the bag. And then I put it under my shirt, and I'm pretty sure. And the guy's the guy's like 3-4 feet away, and I'm thinking because I went around the rack, he didn't see me, dog.
Yo, I'm good right now. The big ass mirror is right on you.
And that fool started like, hey, ¿pa dónde vas? And I was like, ¿qué? Sácate las papitas que llevas ahí. And I was like, oh, man, toma, güey. And I got mad.
Ya no quiero comprar.
And dude, he's like, hoy te voy a ir a tu casa, le voy a decir a tu papá. And I was like, ya no voy a venir aquí. And I fucking left, dog. I left. And dude, sure enough, the fool shows up to the house. Hey, tu hijo se quiso robar las papitas. Dile que no, si me hubiera pedido, se las hubiera dado. Fiado. He was like, yo le hubiera fiado. Fool, I caught the biggest ass whooping that day, dog.
Robando.
Yes, andaba robando. Ah, sí. Oh, that wasn't the first time my dad caught me stealing that. I'll tell you the other story on the next time, bro. But hot Cheetos were a hot commodity growing up. What else? I mean, at the time, dude, 90s was like...
The Orbits.
Orbits?
Remember the fucking bottles that had like little balls in them? You would drink them? They had a whole bunch of little floating balls inside. Orbits, fool.
I don't remember that. Orbits? That was
like some shit. And then they're like, oh, we're not doing that no more.
I remember at the time, I think this must have been like junior high. Like, I want to say late 90s, early 2000s. I was in junior high. Yeah, late 90s. Remember when they had you would get a bottle of Coke and then you would twist it off and then you would hope to get a free Coke or something.
Did you ever get one?
Yeah. You never got one? You never won.
They had one. If it says some shit on the side, you would get it for free too.
Yeah, you win like $1 million or some shit like. But nobody would ever get the $1 million. They would get the free Coke.
Yeah, you'd be like,
and then you just go and turn that in, and I remember that.
Remember when fools would win cars like at Stater Brothers in the raffle?
No.
Homie's mom won.
Are you serious?
Convertible.
Oh, like one of those like pick it out the box type of deal?
Where you put your name in a thing, you store it in at the market. She won a car, dog.
No shit.
It was in a newspaper.
My Theo won a car like that. Yeah. I don't know if he won that like that, but I know he won a car. It was a Toyota Tacoma, like a 95, 96. He won it. He kept it for a long time. Oh yeah, for the toy. He took off the Oda and just left toy on it because pinche troquita chiquita, you know. Somebody recently won a car. I heard a story of somebody recently.
I heard on Price is Right, if you win a car, you have to pay the taxes on it before they give it to you.
That's in anything.
Dog, I'll be like, I won this shit. I'll fucking raise up the feria, and then next year I'm gonna pay the taxes.
No, that's in anything.
Yeah,
that's in anything. Recently, my boy.
Before I'm entering no contest no more. Then
fool, look, my boy from AB Chevy put up. He did this celebrity basketball game, and he put up a Corvette.
That's one of the new ones.
Yeah, the new ones, CO6 type of shit, right? And he put up a Corvette for the charity event, and there was gonna be a half court shot
backwards,
and the dude was gonna throw from the half court, and if he made it, he wins the Corvette.
Yeah. Fuck.
This motherfucker throws the ball, dog, swishes it,
water,
and my boy was like this.
Damn.
He had to give up the car, right?
Yeah.
The dude ended up being like this trick shot artist for him.
Yeah, he gotcha. Got him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good time.
But what happened?
He won the car.
But I thought it was gonna be a tax story. Like
I don't know where I was going with that one.
About taxes.
Oh yeah. No. So, anyways, he was explaining to me. He was like, yeah, but he still has to pay the taxes on the car.
Yeah.
Because that's like we don't you still have to pay for your registration, tax, and licensing type of shit. Yeah. So you still have to pay for the taxes, which in reality, it's not that much. So if you look at a 10,000,
you got it for free. I'll be like, hey, it didn't cost me nothing. Because you know how they ask you how much it costs you?
Yeah.
Like, let's get the costó 800.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, this fucking 99.
Yeah. So yeah, but you have to pay for the taxes of the actual car,
yeah.
You know, and so that's how it happens. Like usually when people buy, when they win shit, and that's Price is Right, and anything they win, they have to win. They have to pay for the taxes, dog.
I'll be like, dog, I'm at least shoot the feria for the taxes too. Yeah, to be like, oh, you guys won that and the tax.
Todavía, Tommy.
¿Qué más?
Te pasas, güey.
Imagine you go to Price is Right, dog. Killing it.
Killing it.
630.
Blinko, or was it Klinko? Blinko?
Where you throw the little ball. Boom, clink, 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 clink. A new car. Bam. And then at the end, you know how to do the showcase showdown?
Yeah.
And then if you win, if you come within 500,
you're not the end when they do the showcase showdown.
No, you go on the next guy. If you come in within 500, you win both prices, him and yours. Yeah.
Oh.
Imagine you're winning it big. You're calling homies, dog. We got an RV now for it.
Even when you win money, they tax you.
Yeah, and then they're like, "What happened, dog, with the RV and shit?" You're like, "Nah, fool, fucking, it was gonna be 50,000 in taxes because you won the RV, you won feria, you won." Dirt bikes, a fridge, motherfucking furniture.
Have you ever won money like in Vegas? I heard when you win money in Vegas, they tax you right there on the spot. They make you sign the fucking W-90, todo el pedo. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think one of my homies' friends ended up winning like $100,000 on the slot, and at first they were like investigating. They're like, "Oh, did you win?" They had to make sure. Que la chingada. Okay, cool, whatever. And then
they checked the cameras and see if it was you that won.
Yeah, and then so they took him to the back, and then they were like, "Yeah, cool. So it's $100,000, but you're gonna have to." I think it was like he was gonna sign and he was gonna forfeit, and they were gonna pay the taxes for him, or he was gonna have to do himself. The point is that even when you win $100,000 in Vegas, you don't win $100,000. You have to pay taxes on that.
I'll be like, take it out of my winnings.
That's crazy,
Can you
right?
do that?
Huh?
Can you do that? You'd be like, all right, well, I'm gonna take it out of what I won.
But that's
or they'd be like, no, you gotta pay.
That's how it would be. For what do you mean?
Yeah, you would have to pay taxes first, then they'll give you the money you just won.
Oh, I don't know how that specifically
I'll be like,
works.
No, take it out of my winnings.
Yeah, well, obviously, fool, okay.
Sick ass fool. I
I'll
never
take
won no
that.
failure like that. You won big. You do gambling?
I've never won big, dog.
Where fools are like,
I've never won big.
Tournaments and all
No, no. I've never even won big on a slot. Like I've never hit a jackpot of nothing. In fact, I almost hit a jackpot when I was shooting in Puerto Rico. I went, we were staying at a really nice hotel. We went to the casino downstairs, and for the whole fucking time, dog. Max bet. Bam. Bam.
Ling, 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 ling.
Bam.
Ling, ling,
Max
the
bet.
coins.
And I wasn't winning shit, right? It was just a little. I would win 10, lose 15. Win 10, lose 15, right? So I put like 150, and I was just hitting it. I'm just smoking, drinking a little bit. To me, it was past the time, but I was like, fuck it, max bet. I'm down to like my last $12, fool.
You're like, fuck.
I'm like, fuck it, max bet. It was $5, and then nothing. And I was like, fuck, I got $7 left. I said, if I do a max bet, I only have $2 left. I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna do like, like the second to highest max bet, and I did that. Full all diamonds, diamond. That shit goes ding 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 ding, and everybody's like, whoa, man, what's going on over here? And I was like, I think I just fucking won. Dude, and some dude comes by, and he's like, dude, you just won the major jackpot. It was like 100,000 something crazy. And I was like, no way. And then some dude's like, nah, man. You didn't do max bet. You didn't even win 100. You didn't win the 100. You won the amount of money for what you bet.
So if you would have max bet, you would have won.
I would have won the big money. Fool, I'm sitting there like, fool, $30?
Yeah, that's it. I'm gone.
I was like, fool, I'm out of here, dog. Dude, everybody was like, they were like, dude, you should have hit max bet. I was like, I was down to my last 7. I just wanted to keep playing.
Yeah, like I'm just trying to play.
I just wanted to keep playing.
Damn.
If I would have hit the max bet, dog, I would have gone home with some life-changing bread. Life-changing bread, dog. Look, I think even 10 G's could change your life.
Do some shit. You work it right, you can make
10 G's can change your life if you manage it right. If you say you go pay for, maybe pay for your rent for a couple months, stack up, and that would help a lot.
That way you can focus on everything because you're tripping on the rent.
That would, but 100,000 can definitely set you up.
That's it.
For a few months to be like, all right.
Fool, I trip out on my homies. I have homies, fool, they have Bitcoin, and they have, like, one of the homies hit $1 million just with Bitcoin.
No way, yeah?
And these fools work at Verizon and shit. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't have a dream, dog? Like, you give me fucking $60,000, motherfucker, we're coming back. You know what I'm saying? This fool, I'm like, dog, fucking chop that shit in half. You still have that other half. Build the fucking
chop that shit. You're talking like a drug dealer right now, my boy.
I'm like, do a little 10 here, split this.
He's like, you back it up, you do.
Fool, you cut that shit in 250. Say 250 racks out of that. Mm-hmm. You could do some shit with that. You could even you want to still work at Verizon? Open up a franchise. Buy a franchise of that shit, and you're making money. Like, I'm like, how the fuck do you have all this money and you're at work, dog? I'm like, fuck no. I'm building my own shit. Like, you get money like that, dog, you're built. Like, what the fuck are you doing it for? Yeah. You just want to be like, work that motherfucking money for you. Yeah. You built something from, say, he's like, I put 10,000 down. Now I got all this.
I'm like, do you know that some people, dog, when they win something like that, 10, 50,
they win the lottery?
They go, no. I'm talking about like in Vegas, like somebody wins 50,000. There's been some fools that go back and keep gambling, thinking they're gonna be able to win more.
Yeah, be like, no, that's it. Oh no, what I do?
I stop when I win $50.
Oh, I trip on motherfuckers. They won the lottery and they're still at work. Like, oh, he won the lottery 2 years ago. How much? Oh, 99 million. You're like, what the fuck is he doing here? And he wants to keep living his dog.
Keep living the normal life. Ooh, yeah, the norm.
I'm building fucking shit. You just got to think. Yeah. Some people don't. Yeah. They're just like, nah, I want to do nah, dog.
Would you tell people if you won the lottery?
I think motherfuckers says no. They'll be like, damn, this fool has a tire now? They'll be like, damn, tell me what's cracking.
Tell me what happened. They'd be like, you would tell people, so what would you tell, because you know how when you win the lottery,
you're not supposed to.
They take a picture y todo, and then there's like a press conference, and the news comes out, and you know what I'm saying? Would you do that, or would you be like the guy that wears the mask and doesn't? Because you can remain anonymous when you win the lottery. Would you remain anonymous, or would you let everybody know that you won the lottery?
If it's like fucking the 1.5 billion, shoot the face.
Yeah?
But if it's something else, I'd be like, nah, because
You wouldn't be scared of like fools running up?
Hell no, I'm gonna live in a secluded somewhere. I'm never coming back out again. Like, oh, I'm gonna live somewhere and that's it. I have everything. That's it.
I'm out of here.
I don't need to leave.
Fuck
So
you
it's
guys.
like,
I'm out of
that's
here.
it. Yeah,
I'm out of here.
You won't catch me on
You won't
the
ever see me.
Dodgers game or some shit. Be like, what the fuck? I'm at my house. Dude, I have a big ass screen. The Dodger game, I'm in the middle. I'm in the game. I'll call fucking Tommy Lasorda right now.
Come watch it with me, huh?
Yeah, like we're kicking it. I got the hologram of fucking.
He's all like, you would not even see me at a Dodger game.
Nah, fool. Hell, they'll be like, ¿y ese güey qué pasa con él?
I would probably get like facial reconstruction.
Yeah.
You know,
That's another conspiracy thing.
let me ask you this: if you could get facial reconstruction, who would you? If you could pick anybody to look like anybody,
to
look like anybody, who would Three Plates
know,
Tommy?
dog.
Come
That's
on,
a
dog. There
hard
has
one.
to be something.
It have to be something
Like,
somebody
what would
already
you
looked
fix?
like.
Like, what would you fix? Like, you know what I would do? I would fix my jawline. I don't feel like I have a chin either. So like when you look at me, it's kind of like it's just slack.
yeah.
Maybe I'll get a little jawline.
Yeah. A little shape, a little fucking. But then you're gonna fucking. They'll be like, hey, what happened to that fool? That's chin now. You be kicking it. They be like, hey, el chivillo.
What would you fix? You don't know what I would definitely fix my chin.
Fool, I don't know. Fool, I'll get some fucking. I remember when I was a little kid, I thought my ears were big and shit. I would always go like this and shit. Those around bitches. Like this.
Well, ¿qué tienes? No,
Like, no, ¿qué tenés?
nothing. Fool. I'm just
Nothing.
leave me alone, dog.
I don't know, fool. Probably like that shit fucking. They don't do liposuction.
No, who would you look like right now?
Like who?
Facial, like, have you ever seen Face Off? You know how they switch
Yeah,
the face?
like that movie Face Off?
Yeah, like
Someone's sick. They'll be like, damn, that's that fool?
fuck.
I don't know.
Like Tommy.
They're like, that's a weakness.
Tommy walking around looking like Benjamin Bratt.
No, I come out.
He's like, Tommy?
I'm 50.
Benjamin Bratt? No, it's Tommy. No, it's Benjamin Bratt. It's fucking Tom. It's Three Plates. It's me. dog.
Me, Claw. I'm like, God, you listen all my fucking life.
It's me.
For real, dog. You?
That's a good question. Imagine fool just, I'm going black. Kobe Bryant.
Just your neck for the
Just
head
my
off.
neck up just black.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Something ain't right.
That fool looks like a guy just got stitched together and shit, fool. Walk around like Kobe Bryant. Fool, just, what's up?
This is a Kobe? You're like, nah,
Nah, it's good.
like,
Yo, did you see? Did you see Concrete? Yeah, what happened? He looks like
Go
Kobe
look at him,
Bryant.
dog.
He looks like Kobe Bryant now. Fool.
I should have. Fool, I'm telling you, you think that these fools that are like the main leaders of like, you know how there's rich ass fools, the cartels and all that. You think they already did that to themselves?
No, that's why they've been caught.
What?
All of them have been fool. There's not one driller in the world that hasn't been caught, killed, shot, stabbed, murdered, escaped, or fool. They eventually get. I don't know, dude.
They always say they're like, nah, dog. They'll just call him. Hey, we got to do a press conference shit where you're gonna be in court, and he'll fly in and then gets in now.
Dog, they caught. This might be another conspiracy, right? They caught they killed Osama bin Laden, like one of the most. If they really want you, bro, they'll come find you, bro.
Shit, if the motherfucking, I know motherfuckers that they'll find you regular fools.
Like, how many fools are really getting away with murder now, fool?
You can't.
You can't, fool, because people have a phone. They use their phone. They pin the. I watched the first 40 live, fool. There's a lot of fools getting away with murder, dog.
There's not,
and I don't know why fools think that they can.
But if you know all the little ins and outs like them, they're like, dog. Even if because they'll be like, you be watching the episode, you be like, fool, they got him on video, and they're like, no, we got to get a witness that says that they seen that. I'm like, dog, we're the witnesses. We're watching on video.
You think you can
get away with it? Fool, I've watched every episode of the first 48, dog. I'm going to get away.
You think you get away with murder?
No, I don't know.
I
think for a little while, and then... But fool, if I kill somebody, I'm gonna be all fucking all weird.
Right, fool.
I'd be up, fool. Like, hey, it's a wicked thing. We're like, nah, I killed somebody, dude. But like, fuck, that's it.
Fool, I cried and I felt like shit when I hit a dog, fool.
Oh, fool, you hit a dog. We ran over a cat. It's like you feel it, huh?
Yeah,
you're
fool.
like, oh fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah, dead.
Fool, I don't. And then, fool, you know, in Ridgecrest, you could blast coyotes. But to me,
They're overpopulated.
it's like shooting a fucking dog, fool. I can't just be like, pow, to a coyote. I'll be like, hey. I can't do that. Hey! Dog, if you shoot a coyote, dog, you'd feel fucked up. I remember throwing a rock at a bird one time. And I killed one. There was like a gang of birds. And I was like, a ver. I fucking threw a rock.
A ver.
And then, boom, I got one, fool. I felt fucked up. I was like, damn, why'd I do this, dog? Bad kid.
You were a fucking little
I
maniacs
was
like
a bad
that,
kid,
fool?
fool. I used to shoot with a BB gun, all good. And I would shoot birds at the sky.
So even after,
ass
so
fool with
once,
the BB gun,
the
dog.
first murder happened,
Nah, that was
It was-
just BB gun shit. I was like fucking 21 when
no, but you. Bastard.
I just shoot him with
No,
a
but
BB
I'm
gun.
saying, for like, so he kills one bird. He felt really bad, but after the murder guilt was gone, now he gets a BB gun with a sniper
shooting him out
rifle.
the air.
Dog, just-
No, but I still felt bad because I did it. I
He
did.
puts a fucking
No, I
potato.
just did it once, and then when I did it, I was like, damn. I was like, that's fucked up. I did kill him. I was, I was like, I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. When I did it, I was like, damn. I felt bad again.
Okay.
That's it, dog. No, but hey, the fools that when you talk to fools that do the serial killings and shit, they'll say that. They're like, hey, what the fuck? You don't trip out after
They don't.
you killed.
They don't
They're
think
like, nah,
about.
after like the third one. It's nothing.
They don't think about it like that.
Like the fools that they interview, the cartel fools and shit, they be chopping fools, and they're like, "What? You don't feel?" And they're like, "Nah." After the first one, you're like, it's like normal now. It's like work." Like, damn, fuck that shit. Crazy.
It's like, yeah, like, man, this got really dark fast.
I know how it's all.
This got really dark, bro. Let's
Change it.
yeah. Anyways, but dude, Tommy 3 Plates. Where can we see your next show, perro?
Or you could check me out on Class Clowns on the 29th.
Let's go.
29th, Covina Laugh Factory, and then February 6th in Bellflower at the Stand Up. Holding it down.
There it is, man.
But yeah, and then also my show, Holding It Down with 3 Plates on YouTube. You could just look up 3 Plates Tommy or on Instagram too.
There it is, man. Follow the dude. We're going to put it right here. We're going to put his Instagram right here. You guys can do it. We'll put a link in the description for his YouTube channel so you guys can go ahead and subscribe to his shit and check it out. Tommy, what a pleasure, bro.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate
you
bro.
for having me.
We'll see you guys later. Peace.